You definitely wasn't going to be hearing me. Just because my mic was muted. That's fine. That's all good. I'm sure audio is working. Looks like it. Cool. Let's pray G-Sync works this time. Let's pray. Do some... I'm off work, bro. Off work. You should be too. Nah, G-Sync ain't working again. I'm not having it. Oh! Hang on. Maybe it is working. Nah, it's not working. That's annoying. It was working for 3 seconds. Never know, it might come back to me. Probably won't. It's a pretty full grid. It's 30 cars. What's this? This is Vet Supercars, bro. Getting a bit of stuttering now because this stupid G-Sync ain't kicking in. It'll smooth out after the race, guaranteed. Sneaky little race. Yeah, great. Come for the crash, stay for the blow up. Yeah, should have jumped on. Yeah, sorry. Look, I would have given everyone a bit of a notice out, but it was literally last minute that I've decided to do this, and it's probably going to bite me on the ass. So yeah. So I'll try something quickly. So let's see if I can get this to select. Actually, what was the other thing I was going to try? I was going to try that, and then I was going to try alt-tabbing back into Sim. No, nothing. Oh well, I tried. G-Sync's worked as hard as Shervo. Down. It's so good when it runs, but I've got no idea why it isn't running. That's my problem. It's, yeah, sporadic, man. When it's running, everything looks so smooth. Like I've got a complete stable 144. It's what it looks like. And then when it doesn't work, it just looks trash. And I think the fact that it is not working is the reason why it looks stuttery. I think if I just disabled it altogether, it probably wouldn't look too bad. So I might have to start looking at doing something like that if I can't get it to work consistently. But I really got no idea what's happening with it. I've noticed it doesn't like it when I load into the race server from another server. I don't think it's ever worked going that way. But if I load in from the UI, it seems to work better. Don't know if there's something in that. Anyway, let's see if I can replicate this fast lap that I did, but maybe it's getting tough. is the worst turn one I've ever done. Yep, that's not good. So we're gonna make it up though. Oh my god. That stuttering's really off-putting. Couldn't nail that last corner. Well, yeah, it's still a decent time. I think the setup's working, I just can't drive. I've got no feel in the car whatsoever, and when I was in the practice session before, everything was running really smooth. Like, it was running really smooth about 10 minutes ago, and I was able to do it. Just make sure this is set up correctly. It's gonna let me do it now? No. It's alright. We'll try this new set in the race. Honestly, man. Second is okay. Oh, yeah. It's not so much this race that I'm worried about. It's getting this setup to work properly in the future. That's what's annoying me. Welcome to Twitch. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh yeah, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, make sure you just put a follow on there just so I can get some of the numbers up. That'd be awesome. Thank you. Just going to close some of these windows down, see if I can kickstart it. I wonder if JRT is the one that's causing me the hassles at the moment. Sometimes if you click these, it kicks it into gear. Nah, it's not doing it. How much time we got? We got time to reboot. JRT. No. So I just have to send it where it is. Alright then. So we're P2. Solid. We're not going to get anything crazy out of this race. I wasn't expecting to. Honestly, just hoping that I can get that previous start out of memory is the big thing. And then the second part is to test the set, see how it goes in the long run. Hopefully it's a little bit better when the tyres start to fade earlier on. Should have a little bit more oversteer now, so should be able to control the car a little bit mid-corner without washing out as much. But we'll see what happens. I've actually gone a little bit opposite in the way that I've set the car up. I've actually done the opposite of what I would normally do, and it's given me a better effect, so... You need to focus... No, it's fine. Oh yeah, crew chief, turn them on.
Radio check.
Okay.
P2, car number 1.
Alrighty. Two cars to grid. Final car. Here we go.
Standing start now. Okay, James. Be ready. Go, go, go. Car right. He's still there. Still there. Clear right. Left side. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Try to push me off the track.
Okay, James, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Look up there, it's not help.
The leader has just done a 147.35.
I think McNamara might have me covered, but we'll see what the setup can do. See if we can catch a little bit up later on. He's definitely a bit quicker through that corner.
Okay, James, the fuel window opens on lap 9 and it will close on lap 17. The gap to bits behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Oh, jeez. This is about the worst the Sim's run in ages. It's really not good.
P2. The gap to bits behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Stuttering through this, terrible. Shift too late, that's alright. Initial thoughts on the setup, it's pretty good. This is actually, I haven't actually run it yet, so I've just set it up the same little tricks I put in the qual set. It's a little bit better than what we were running before. What I'm finding is it's not understeering so much that you have to turn a little bit extra before you come out of the corner, so you can keep the wheel a bit straighter.
Gap to P1 ahead is now 2.6.
Yeah, it's a good turn in now. I thought it was going to go deep, but...
Alright James, that's good consistency, keep it up.
Even though I ran in a little hot there, still managed to hit the apex, so that's good. Shift right here. I think a better driver could probably catch McNamara in this set, so... If I drive a little better, it might actually work out.
The gap in front is now 2.5. That lap time was 1:48.32. The gap to P1 in front is now 2.7. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Lost the rear end there mid-corner.
The gap to P1 ahead is now 3.0. Okay, James, you've got half your fuel left. Pit window open.
Starting to slip away again.
The gap in front is now 3.0 seconds.
holding stations with him at the moment.
That last lap was a 148.36.
Nah, don't hit the curb. Try and tuck the car more into the corners, but doing too much.
The gap to McNamara ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds. That was a 148.43. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Maybe some lap traffic can throw a spanner into the works here.
Gap to P1 ahead is now 3.3. Your lap time was at 148.29.
It's a pretty solid pace at the moment for where we're at in the race. No pressure to pit just yet.
Okay, James, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 4 laps of fuel left. The gap to McNamara in front is now 3.3. The car ahead is 3 laps behind.
Is that true?
Left side. Clear left.
That was a little awkward, but well managed, I think.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 148.48.
Thanks, man. Oh, come on. Keep it tucked in. And I'm dropping time more than I'm dropping frames. Whew, come on.
The gap to McNamara ahead is now 3.2.
Oh, come on.
Alright, James, the next car is a lap behind.
Still
Car leaving
maintaining
the pit
fairly
lane.
good lap times, yeah?
Only 2 more laps of fuel.
Oh, jeez.
The guy in front is 1 lap behind. The gap to McNamara ahead is now 3.0.
No, I'm gonna have to pit. This guy isn't gonna let me through.
Car left, clear left. Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was making some ground there. I feel like on the lighter fuel it's better. Anyway.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. 100 meters.
Okay, I really didn't want to do me any
50
favors.
meters. Left front, 60%. Left rear, 60.
Not to have a crack at him or anything, but I wonder if he was American.
Car approaching,
Check
watch your
out the
mirrors.
race. So in parks.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. Okay, James, the next car is Glen, car number 8, and their rating is 2.6.
Okay. Alright, see what ground we can make up here. Clean your air.
Nice catch, Craig. Cheers, mate.
On that crossover point where it's kind of good in some corners and bad in others. Yeah, we should get
The leader,
temperature up.
McNamara, is pitting. The gap to P5 behind is now 5.3. Incident in heel. It looks like hill.
It's right here, isn't it?
Glen ahead is pitting. Pits. Car number 3 is now in the lead.
Got power down nicely there.
Alex, I don't think you need to cut my nose off like that.
Open box. Sounded Australian to me.
P4.
Well, it's a long stop for McNamara. He's right there now.
The guy ahead is McNamara, car number 2, and their rating is 5.6.
That was the closest we've been to him since we started. Let's put some pressure on him. I don't know if we're going to be fast enough to get him overall, but if we can get him to make some mistakes for us, that'd be nice.
The leader, Bits, is pitting. P2, fastest lap. McNamara, car number 2, is now leading.
Could scare him a little bit here.
side you want, Anthony?
I'll go over here to the right.
Thanks, mate.
Alright, James, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
Good to see you in a 4-2, Tim.
Oh, you know, try something different.
Why not, mate? Welcome to it anyway. Driving a real car from now. Good job.
Ugh.
Yeah, mate.
It's actually not too bad, actually, compared to the Gen 2 Mustang. It's actually, yeah, drives a bit better.
Come on. Man, you've got good drive out there. Fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Turn them off.
That's a new fastest lap for McNamara, 147.03. You've just done a 147.50. Okay,
This
James,
crawled me
run out
here.
of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Car left, clear left, car left. Hold your line.
You're kidding
Still
me!
there, clear left.
What are you doing, dude?
The gap to McNamara in front is now 1.5 seconds.
Ah, sorry guys.
The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.9. You've got half your fuel left.
But if I'm slow this lap as well, it was never going to happen anyway.
The gap to McNamara ahead is now 2.3 seconds.
Just can't reel him in. Whee. No, I'm trying, guys. Just up to the 48s again.
That lap was a 148.06.
This is a good run through here. Look at that.
The gap to E1 ahead is now 2.4 seconds.
I'd rather just beat him at being good, but yeah, sure. If you can do that, do it. Come on, engine, explode. Come on, forward. Do your thing. Come on, Ford gods.
P2. Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this. The gap to McNamara in front is now 2.6 seconds.
Jeez. My punishment for not winning this race will be to go out and mow the lawns like I was meant to do yesterday. God damn it. Good news is this set feels really nice, so I'll put that up in our team setup folder and see what the rest of the guys think. Learnt a couple of tricks out of it too for future setups as well.
2 laps left. Come on, you're looking good for a podium. Okay, James, the next car is
Don't
1 lap
crash yet.
behind. This guy's rep is below average. Watch yourself. The gap to McNamara ahead is now 2.5.
I love Jim just spraying people.
There's an incident in heel. We think it might be James.
Come on, James. Do me a favour. One James to another.
On your left.
Right.
Clear left.
This guy's not getting out of my way at all. Unlike where he did to Sean on the straight. No thanks to you, sir.
Fun battle.
Okay, James, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You've just done a 148.29. The gap to P1 ahead is now 2.6.
How much re-wing you're running? All of it, bro. All of it. Oh, it's understeering. It's a good exit though. Yeah, I'm liking that. I just pushed it too hard too. Oh, that's not good. That's oversteer. Come on, run out of fuel or something. Anything.
Two
Good race.
meters remaining.
Good race.
Podium finish. Nice one. That's the end of the session.
You too, man. Good racing, dude. Too quick. At least I'm not gonna get clipped up in a Discord for being shit on
Good
the
race,
start.
guys, and Tim, good old days, mate. Good race with you again.
Yeah, mate, well done. If I freaking defended like that, I would have got punted or fucking called for blocking. That was awesome. No, that's good defending, man. That was well worth it.
No, it was good fun. Cheers, mate.
Good race, fellas. Thanks for the lap traffic.
Glad Rep
I'm
McNamara
really
had
good.
me covered there. Absolutely had me covered.
You can tell everyone, Blade, that you defended off the worst driver in iRacing.
Amazing what you can do when you turn your engine on. I know, right? I was going for the Flintstones strat. Save some fuel, man. That's all I was doing. That was good. Look, it was a pretty straightforward sort of race. Like, I didn't think I was actually going to catch him, but it was good to be able to just sort of stick with him and see how close I could keep, just to keep the intensity up over that race. So it's good that he didn't drive off completely, like I thought he might. Start was okay, but I was pretty cautious on the throttle after the initial launch, and I probably should have covered Blake a bit more here. And when you're on that curve as well, the cold tyres, very sketchy to get on the power, so I was cautious there again. But got this. I thought I got this run pretty well done, but I didn't really get a good exit out of there.
What fuel did you say, Jason? Your stop was almost 3 seconds quicker than mine.
Yeah, I'm too slow. I'm not using enough fuel.
More handle.
I can't get the power down.
Looks like just looking at the relative, like, it feels like you're just a little bit too hot in. Like, you seem to gain on the way in and lose on the way out. That could be why you're struggling to get the power down. Maybe you're just a bit quick on entry, man.
Yeah, cool. I'll have a look at that. I've tried out a new set this time that actually gets the car to turn in a little bit better to try and straighten it up on the exit.
Yeah, I just tried something different then, so it's not as quick as the previous stuff we were on. It felt nicer to drive, so it's kind of a 50-50.
Yeah, I always feel like you change something, you gain something somewhere else, and then lose something in a different spot.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it's like, eh? Sort of you pick up a bit here and lose a bit there. So I guess it's got to tune it to your strengths. One on, dude. Right, catch you later.
Yeah, cheers, man. Good win. Good job. Good title. Just watching my car from there, that line through those couple of corners there actually looks quite good. It's always funny to see what it looks like from the outside. See, I've missed that apex there. I should be on that sort of yellow line. But you see through here, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want to get it to. And then through here as well, this corners are really tricky. I struggle on them anyway. But that line through there is perfect, and then through here as well, that's really good too. So if I place my car like that every lap, I'd be pretty happy. What traction compound you using? Not much. 1x and a second place against quality component. Shame, yeah. It's a shame I got a 1x, to be honest. But anyway, that's alright. Really much else to look at, really. I mean, there's not Sean when he came out of the pits. Didn't use all the road there on the exit. There's a good run up the hill here. Stop talking to yourself and look at what Paul has sent you. Oh shit. Thanks, Roy. Alright, we'll have a quick look at the scores, but oh fuck, what's this thing doing? I'm just gonna get rid of that. So, claw back a little bit of I rating after my 60-something loss, but that's okay. Positive is always good. Yeah, Sean's fast slap is pretty good, but this is pretty good too. 47.2 on the in the race. Pretty happy with that. That's very good time. So that set's definitely working out. Just managed to get 10 seconds on Blake too, so not too bad, and 115 points to go with it. Yeah. Don't know if there's anyone else really we saw in the chat. Greg Aidney, he caused me a little bit of problem there coming out of the pits, so it was a little annoying, but I mean, looks not going to make a difference at the end. And Nathan Parks, no, he's Australian, so yep. That ruins that theory, which is that Americans ignore blue flags all the time, but that's okay. Alright, cool guys. What's the secret sauce you've discovered? I mean, it's really just doing something a little bit opposite to what I was trying to do before. I went the opposite way in like on a car balance thing, and it's had the effect that I didn't like, the opposite effect of what I'd expect to happen. So probably still needs a bit more work. So I don't think the raw pace was much better really in the end. I think I was just driving the car a bit better, but I need to sort out these stutters, man, because I don't think the stutters were helping me with the braking zones. I seem to be hitting the brakes at the right point, but I don't think I was holding enough brake pressure earlier on in the braking zone. It was hard to gauge how fast I was going because of the stuttering. So I think that's where I was off. So I think I could hit the mark, but I couldn't gauge how fast I was decelerating. So I didn't really have that feel of how fast I can sort of push it. It's hard to tell. I don't really know how I limit myself from locking the brakes. I don't know what I'm balancing. Was this a low temp race? It's pretty low temp. It's 20 degrees. All the track temps are around the 20 degree mark. So yeah. This is just for normal officials. It's about the same for the Americas. I think the difference between the Americas and the Australian servers have been the track conditions been a little bit better on the Australian server, I think. As a general rule, but it changes, I think. So, but that's all randomized anyway, so I don't really know if there's a thing to that. It's kind of like how you get fog sometimes. Let's see, computer stutter. I think it's a display stutter with the with G-Sync, because I've noticed whenever G-Sync is actually running correctly. So to best explain it, I've got a frame rate counter that is built into the monitor itself, and I can see whether it's just at its normal 144 or whether it's actually changing. So all my monitors are in G-Sync mode. So as far as anything's concerned, G-Sync is running, but the monitors aren't displaying it. So I think it's somewhere between, I think it's either Microsoft trying to match the frames of another Windows somewhere, or so there's a couple of things I need to try that I thought of. One thing might be to try iRacing in full screen mode and see if that fixes it, even though that's not going to work long term because I won't get overlays. But it'd be good to know what's actually causing it. The other thing I haven't tried yet is I haven't turned off reshade, but I've never had an issue with reshade before, so I don't think it's likely. But yeah, if it's computer, nah. Everyone keeps talking about the parking the CPU cores. That's only if you've got a newer Eco Intel, I'm pretty sure, but mine doesn't have anything parked. And I'm pretty sure if you set up your power settings to go into full power mode, like maximum performance, I don't think it does it either. But I've gone through and I've had a look at that. I've had a look at that setting, and yeah, none of my CPUs park. So, but yeah, I know it's not a CPU issue because when G-Sync is running correctly, it's really smooth. Like it's buttery smooth. It's really nice. But it's when G-Sync isn't actually changing my monitor refresh rate. So yeah, something weird's going on. Because normally, if G-Sync isn't working, you just expect to get a bit of screen tearing, and the frame, and it shouldn't be too stuttery. But yeah, it's not doing that. So there's something else going on. Look, it could be a driver thing. It could be anything. I've cleared out the drivers on this PC, so I don't think it'll be that. But I might try to reinstall the yeah, see what we can do. But yeah, there's bound to be a couple of things probably causing it, but it's really random. So I've noticed, hang on, if I load into a race session from a server and it goes into the loading screen and then in, it never really ever works. If I just go to a test drive for Phillip Island, for example, if I just wait for the forecast to generate first, and I load it in, I reckon it is ready to go. Fix my stutter issue. I run an AMD Ryzen 5 30. Oh yeah, yep. Well, that's good. I've always found most people who are dealing with CPU stutters are usually running AMD. Funnily enough. So if I go in now, test. No, it's not working. Interesting. Alright. Well, it was working yesterday. Last night when I got off, it was working. Okay. That's alright. I might have a PC reboot, see if I can get it going again. But yeah. Anyway, I won't bore everyone with all this nonsense. Look, to be honest, I reckon it's probably a Windows issue, to be honest. As per usual. Windows seems to hate me, or Microsoft seems to hate me. So, yeah, anyway. Figure it out, we'll come back, and yeah, it should be on later tonight for Strength of Field. Hopefully I've got the stuttering done by then, but I'm not holding much hope.